Hi, my name is Martina. I am from County Limerick in Ireland, and I am a member of ASpida's Public and Patient Involvement Group. In this group, we help a research team from the School of Applied Psychology in UCC to develop a half-day workshop that helps individuals with chronic pain become resilient to stigmatized behaviours. This activity is part of the research we are conducting with UCC and attempts to capture how you have coped with a previous stigmatized experience and how you had felt about it. This will help us to understand what works or doesn't work for people with chronic pain. Together, we will now do an exercise that will help you to retrieve a stigma experience. This experience may trigger some emotional reactions, and that's okay. If it helps you, you may recall a less emotionally demanding experience with stigma. If you don't have any previous experience, that's okay too. Try to recall a recent embarrassing moment that you had. Before we move on, we want to be sure what we mean by stigma. So stigma is any negative reaction we get from others, such as partners, relatives, friends, or strangers, that we do not feel believed. For example, a supervisor can say, "You already had 3 days off to recover from your last headache. You can't be seriously asking for more days off." Or when we have to constantly compare ourselves with others, when putting ourselves in an inferior position, or thinking our pain is exaggerated or imagined. For example, when we think, "I need to work more and prove to my colleagues that I am competent." In moments when stigma is present, things move too fast and furiously. We get swept up into the upset or our thoughts and stop noticing key experiences such as thoughts and feelings. The Stigma DVD film exercise will help you look beneath the surface of the stigma and understand the experience from the inside, including how you had felt and how you coped with it. We are going to do an experiential exercise that would require your participation. So for the next few minutes, I would ask you to remove all distractions and follow me. Firstly, I invite you to sit upright in your chair with your back straight and your feet flat on the floor. Most people find they feel more alert and awake sitting this way. So check it out and see if this is the case for you. You can then either close your eyes or fix them on a spot so that you will not become distracted, whichever you prefer. Take some deep breaths. Inhale the air through your nostrils and exhale through your mouth. As you release it, try to let some of the tension drain out of your body. Give yourself a minute and bring to mind a moment you felt stigmatized. If you don't have such an experience, simply find a moment you felt embarrassed for something you did. Now imagine you have recorded this moment on a DVD and put this on a DVD player. Picture yourself on a sofa and imagine you are grabbing the keyboard and push the play button. I want you to move forward with the DVD to about the middle, when you felt stigmatized or embarrassed. Imagine you were watching everything on the DVD. Observe this scene for a minute. Imagine that you can observe the thoughts you had at that moment. Now, hit the button that takes you back to the beginning of the episode, before you felt stigmatized or embarrassed. Watch the action. Listen to what's happening. What were you doing? or not doing? What were you feeling at that moment before you felt stigmatized or embarrassed? Pay attention to your posture and your voice. Try to make contact with what was happening inside you just before you felt stigmatized or embarrassed. Notice any memories or images that may have been triggered. Now the film is reaching its end. Watch what you were doing. How are you feeling? What are you thinking afterwards, after you had been stigmatized or embarrassed? You may even hit the button that takes you forward and after the episode has passed. How did you cope with it? What did you do? Just observe these experiences and let your feelings be. Now, I would focus on your breathing once more. Just observe how you inhale the air through your nostrils and exhale through your mouth. When you are ready, you can open your eyes and then record your story and how you coped with it in the next section. If you want to listen to the story once again, click back and repeat, then fill out the story in the next section.